There's no denying that Super Mario 3D World is an amazing game. In fact, I thought the game was so good that my dumb as hell self thought it was a fantastic idea to start recording the whole of World 2 right after I finished the whole of World 1. And I paid the ultimate price. Mainly death, despair, blood, and drinking. Lots and lots of drinking. Water, obviously, since I'm not of legal age to drink anything else, and it's good to stay hydrated. By the way, stay hydrated. Never play 3D World for more than 1 hour. It's a harsh lesson I will keep with me till the end of time. That and never play video games because it will only lead to embarrassment, disappointment, and frustration. I only stuck to one of those rules my whole life, and there's no brownie points given as to which rule I broke several times.
Hey, remember that thing I said about dying so many times in stupid places because I was tired? I actually died so much on this one level that the game actually offered me an invincibility leaf, which only appears if you've died 5 or more times. Even though I didn't use the invincibility leaf, this was basically the game's way of telling me that I should quit video games and go outside. And you know what? That sounds kinda tempting right now. The Switch version of this level is probably the most divisive level in the game in my opinion. Yeah, the aesthetic of the level is really cool and the gimmick is also super unique and interesting. But because there isn't any gamepad and I instead have to use the L button to activate the panels, I ended up dying a lot more on this stage than I would have hoped. I ended up having to try the level again since I forgot the stamp at the very beginning of the level, which led to me dying over and over again just to get to the flagpole because the controls are whack. Luckily for me, Shadow Play Alley, the third level, provided an easy experience that didn't show off my inability to play video games optimally. I like the concept of the level well enough, and there's no weird controls or bad characters I have to use in sight, so it's a win-win for me. Captain Toad even makes his cameo in this level, and I swear he's not this cowardly in his spin-off title, that's for dang sure. Next stop is Mystery House Melee, which wasn't much of a problem, if at all. I like mystery box challenges as is, so if I'm given more of that mystery box goodness as its own level where I can haul in a lot of green stars, then I'm a very happy camper. What's great is that mystery box levels like these aren't limited to defeating enemies in a certain number of time like in 3D Land. Some even flirt with platforming challenges, which is great. At this point I'm just finding any possible reason to gush about how great this game is, because yeah, this game is great and everyone should play it. I don't give a care in the world if really Rolling Hills is only a level located after the halfway point of World 2. I will always think of this stage as the World 1-1 of Mario 3D World. All those trailers and the tech demo I saw convinced me that was the case, and I'm not being convinced otherwise. Had to go through this level twice, once as Peach because the game said so and loves to make me suffer, and once as Mario to get the stamp for the level. Next up was Double Cherry Pass, which I think is tied with Bullet Bill Brigade, the following level, for the best level in World 2. I could have given the best level spot to Puffprod Peaks, but we all know what happened there, so let's not mention it. Ever. Double Cherry Pass has a sweet, pun intended, aesthetic, and the Double Cherry power-up itself is pretty interesting and fun to use if not confusing. Also, I played as Peach the whole level, which is pretty terrible since Peach is the last character I'd want to use the Double Cherry with. When I got to the end of the level and found out that I needed 4 people to get the green star yet I only had 3, I called on the only friend I knew to help, myself armed with a drifting Joy-Con. At last we managed to reach Bullet Bill Brigade. Auto-scroll levels are utter trash, but this one was somehow amazingly built. Sure, I died one time where I probably shouldn't have, but still, the theming was great, the music was great, and the cannon box is the thing dreams are made of. After getting through the level we confront the mad lad himself, Boom Boom, before striking him down where he stood in hilariously quick fashion. People who played Mario Maker 2 or almost any Mario game know how much of a pushover this stupid turtle is. With another fairy saved we press onwards to World 3, one of the best worlds in the game, because almost every level the world has is some level of fantastic, at least gameplay-wise.